6. 1 is Seymour Business, Mick Fitzgerald. 2, Lake Kariba, Tony McCoy. Take out 3, McGeorge. Now Adrian Maguire has switched to number 4, Mulligan. And then number 5 is Strong Promise, being ridden by Robert Thornton. But the big question is the ground a little bit too quick for Seymour Business today? Away they go. 3 miles and a furlong the trip, and Seymour Business, the favourite, jumps off in front by 3 or 4 lengths to Strong Promise as they come to the first of 19 fences. All clear it well. Mulligan jumping it in third, and Lake Kariba fourth over on the far side. But Mick Fitzgerald going on here on Seymour Business as they head towards the second, which is an open ditch. Jumps it immaculately, lands over at 3 lengths clear as Strong Promise. Similar distance away then Lake Kariba over on the far side, and just behind them on the left as we look at them now, changing camera angle in the yellow jacket, Mulligan. Heading now towards the third. Seymour Business about 4 lengths in front, draws towards it. Jumping it very well in second, Strong Promise. A gap then of 4 or 5 lengths to Lake Kariba. And then on the near side, Mulligan is last of the quartet. They've got 2 complete circuits ahead of them on this mild-made course. And Seymour Business going on here by 3 lengths or so to Strong Promise in second. About 5 or 6 lengths away, Lake Kariba just on the right with the yellow cap. And they're followed by Mulligan as they head into the back now. And a good view of what awaits them up the side of the course. They've got 4 fences there. The first of them coming up. Seymour Business heads towards it now. Number 4 overall. Oh, and got ran much too close. And a good recovery by Mick Fitzgerald there. He wasn't expecting that, but they got away with it. About half a length in front of Strong Promise. 5 or 6 lengths away, Lake Kariba, as they come to the next one down the back. That was a much better jump by Seymour Business. 6 lengths away then is Lake Kariba, and they're followed by Mulligan as they head towards the second ditch. Heading over it is Seymour Business by 2 lengths to Strong Promise, who's up in second. 3 lengths away then Lake Kariba. Good gap then to Mulligan at the 7th. And Seymour Business taking it well. Lake Kariba wasn't too fluent back in the field. Good view though of Seymour Business, the favourite, out in front, ridden by Mick Fitzgerald, who rides Esprit de Cotte in the big one on Saturday. Leads by 3 lengths here to a Strong Promise. Chocolate Thornton aboard that one, and he rides Torduff Express in the Grand National. Good gap then to Lake Kariba in third as they clear the cross fence, and a long gap then to Mulligan, who's just losing touch with them as they race now around the home turn on the first occasion. The leader here as they swing into the straight, that's Lake Kariba back in the field in third, but Seymour Business is the leader by 2.5 to 3 lengths from Strong Promise as they head now to the 9th. Good jump by the leader. So too was a Strong Promise, who's tracking this favourite and should love these very fast conditions here today, a little bit faster than many expected. So they come to the next open ditch, a long gap then to Lake Kariba, and Mulligan just getting further behind. Jumps it okay, but must be a good 30 lengths from the lead. Heading up now towards the one that'll be the last next time round. This is number 11. And Seymour Business has been out in front from the outset. Leads by 3 lengths, draws towards it and jumps it well. From in second, Strong Promise. A gap then of about 12 or 15 lengths to Lake Kariba, and a similar distance away then is Mulligan, who's last of the quartet. Going out with a circuit left to go in this Martell Cup, and Seymour Business is going to have to do this the hard way if he's going to win. He's been out in front and trying to shake off Strong Promise, who's right in his slipstream now as they head into the back. They've got 8 left to jump. Seymour Business out in front by 2.5 lengths to Strong Promise, who's tracking him all the time. Now just easing out to move up a little bit closer as they head to the 12th fence. Seymour Business, and once again he makes a mess of it. That was the same one as he made a mess of last time, and this allows Strong Promise to loom up on the outside, only a half length away. They're about half a furlong or so in front of Lake Kariba and Mulligan as they take the next one, and Seymour Business being grabbed now by Strong Promise on the far side, and it's a 2-horse battle as they head now towards the next open ditch. Strong Promise the far side and makes a mess of it, and he's gone. Strong Promise is gone. Strong Promise is a very, very bad fall there. He's on the floor and Seymour Business is left clear. He's at least 35 to 40 lengths clear as he jumps the last one down the back. From Lake Kariba in second, then Mulligan in third. Unfortunately, Strong Promise has taken a very heavy fall as they leave the back now, and they've got 4 fences left to jump. And it's Seymour Business with this overwhelming lead as they head towards the cross fence with 4 left to jump. Seymour Business is a mile in front as he draws towards it now. Comes to it, steadies, gets over it. He wasn't too fluent. He went through the top of it. Mulligan has gone into second, then Lake Kariba behind them. But they're on the turn for home. They've got 3 fences left to jump in the Martell Cup. And Seymour Business striding along out in the lead here. Untroubled, leads by 25 lengths to Mulligan, who's made up a bit of ground. Lake Kariba behind them, but they've got 3 left to jump. And Seymour Business draws towards 3 out now, steadies, gets over it okay. Mulligan drawing towards the fence now, and a gap then to Lake Kariba, but they've got 2 fences left to jump. And Seymour Business, last year's Gold Cup winner, is about 15 lengths in front, draws towards it, jumps it well. He steals a peep over the shoulder, Mick Fitzgerald. Mulligan battling on in second, just jumping it there, followed by Lake Kariba. But 1 fence left to jump, and Seymour Business, who's been pretty strongly fancied today, is nicely clear. He draws towards the last fence with a commanding lead on the field, comes towards it, steadies, pops over it, and he's home. Jumping at second will be Mulligan, a long gap then to Lake Kariba, but up towards the line, and Seymour Business presented with the Martell Cup with the heavy fall of Strong Promise. Seymour Business goes on to win it well. Seymour Business by 15 to 20 lengths. Mulligan will get second, and a long gap to Lake Kariba third, the only other finisher. The winner is number 1, Seymour Business, owned by Robert Ogden and Paul Barber, trained by Paul Nicholls and ridden by Mick Fitzgerald. Second is number 4, Mulligan, owned by Lady Harris, trained by Alan King and ridden by Adrian Maguire. And third is number 2, Lake Kariba.
It's number 1, Seymour Business, the very well backed 5 to 4 favourite. Second, number 4, Mulligan at 7 to 1. And third, number 2, Lake Kariba out to 5 to 1. 4 round there. Number 3, Mac George was an